Hello again, Suzanne here, your spiritual guidance counselor and intimacy intuitive. And this time we're going to do a little something different. And I'm stealing this idea from a few people out there because it's a nice balance. And it helps you work your intuition as well and work with your inner guidance. So I've got 3 cards, and I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath and tune in and see which number card feels most connected to you. So take that time, take the deep breath. Which card connects with you this week? And if more than one number popped up, that's fine too, because maybe there's 2 cards, or maybe all 3 connect with you this week. So, see what that feels like and see what resonates with you. Okay, ready? And it's so funny. I chose a card from 3 different decks. Yet they all kind of flow together too, so it's kind of interesting. So if there are a few of you that picked all the numbers, there's a reason there. And don't feel bad if you only got one number, because that's the one you want to focus on this week, right? I like simplicity myself. I'm happy with one. Keeping it simple. Okay, so if you picked card number 1, this card is honesty, and it says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And we want to correct it and say, we can expect the truth. What we put out there, we will create. So we do expect honesty, and we can be honest. So what this card represents for you this week is focusing on you being, they're emphasizing being your true self. So being honest with yourself of who you are, and then projecting that out to others. So just be you. Don't try to be something you're not. Oftentimes in the workplace, sometimes we have to project ourselves in a certain way. Or, as people, we do tend to be different in different groups. So maybe I'll be more loose with my words in a different group setting, even though I drop a few S and F bombs occasionally on video because it's appropriate for the situation, or it's fun. But so in some cases, we do things differently around different people, but we're still ourselves. We're just aspects of ourselves. But as I was saying, in some aspects in work situations, we have to pretend to be something completely different if we're doing something that we're not necessarily in alignment with. So this week, every opportunity you have to be yourself and to be your true, honest self, do so and enjoy that. Don't feel guilty about it either. They're emphasizing that. Don't feel bad about it. So those who picked card number 2. This is my Angels of Atlantis deck. I love this one too. So it's Zadkiel and Romance. Ooh, I'm digging this one. So there's Romance. There's your little, those of you that know my version of twin flames, there's the 2 candles. Notice how it's nicer when they're separate. There's more light when they're separate, right? And then there's the spark in between joining them. So, and this one is emphasizing, again, romance. So, what they're giving me with this one, again, these are all kind of going within yourself this week. So with this, romance yourself. Again, I'm the intimacy intuitive, and we're going to get to that. We're getting a lot closer after my little hiatus over the summer. We're getting closer to building that part of the work as well, which will be separate but together with this also. We'll get into that more later. So romance yourself. Take yourself out to a nice dinner. If you're single, if you don't have any specific person in your life, take yourself out. Do something nice for yourself. Go get a foot rub. I'd say give yourself a foot massage, but as a massage therapist myself, it's never the same doing it on yourself. So go out, get a nice massage, get a foot massage, get a pedicure, manicure, do something for yourself. Romance you. Buy yourself something pretty. Even if you're a guy, buy yourself something pretty. Tell yourself this is important, and I love it, and I want to laugh because it is so difficult for most of us. But look in the mirror and tell yourself how much you love you. Tell yourself you love yourself. If you are single, tell yourself everything you want a partner to tell you. do that this week. Actually make a habit of it. That's a good one, because that will bring in that energy of someone, so that someone will eventually give you those words. So focusing on that. Romance yourself this week. And if you have a partner, get together, do something romantic for your partner, for your love. But again, they're emphasizing doing something for you. It's okay to do for you, and enjoy that and appreciate, because when you appreciate you, others appreciate you. So have some fun with that. I think I'm stealing that one this week. But then again, okay, so card number 3. Again, they kind of all go together, right? And this is Angel of Pleasure. Take pleasure in the things you do. Amen. So see, kind of going with the other. A little closer. I really like this one. Got the little fishes. Little fishes. So Angel of Pleasure, again, do something for fun. Just because it pleases you. Not because you have to, not because you think you should, not because it's right or wrong, or it's something that needs to get done, or because other people are doing it. Do what brings you pleasure. If that means kicking back and binge watching on Netflix, if that means, eating something fattening that you don't normally eat, but it brings you pleasure. Every now and then, life's about balance, right? So enjoy it. Find pleasure in that. Or find things that give you pleasure. If it's just kicking back with a book when you should be checking your email, you know what? It's not going to hurt every now and then. Things get done. It's all about balance. And if we don't find pleasure in life, and we don't do things that bring us pleasure, we're missing out on the whole purpose of this existence. Because this life is meant to be fun and enjoyable. It's all about love and light and fun and joy. So find things and do things, not find things, or they're correcting me. Do things that bring you pleasure this week. Even if it's one thing a day. Find something. Even if it's one little piece of chocolate that you can just savor. And that gets you through. But enjoy every second of it. And don't feel guilty about it. Okay? So even if you're on some crazy diet and you can't do it, or you're not supposed to do it, should, shoulda, coulda, woulda, whatever, giving yourself permission to have pleasure this week. And again, a little step towards the intimacy intuitive aspect. Give yourself pleasure this week. If you're sorry for all you other folks out there, straight lace, whatever. It's like it's a natural human thing that we need and require. So it's not a bad thing. What you do in the privacy of your home is all you. If you've got a partner, even better. So, but make sure you're receiving pleasure. So give yourself pleasure this week. Okay? So again, card number 1, honesty. And isn't it interesting? Because honesty builds a relationship that can lead to romance, right? So card number 2 is romance, which can lead to much pleasure in life. Card number 3. All right. You all have a beautiful, honest, romantic, and pleasurable week.